All right, a very, very good evening to you and welcome to the Business Plus. My name is Rachel Kahugo. Now, today we'll be talking about something that I love talking about, which is how to make money. And in this episode, I'll be bringing to you Nakuru Box. So this is a co-working space that allows entrepreneurs and freelancers to have a good place where they can work and have a good time while working. Hey, today we'll be meeting the CEO, who is George Wayne, and we'll be talking to him. He'll be telling us about everything that entails being in this working space. Walk with me, because business is more than meets the eye. Hi.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good, yourself?
I'm also very fine. Nice meeting you finally.
Thank you and welcome to Nakuru Box.
Thank you so much. It's a beautiful, beautiful space and you're happy to be here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You can have a seat.
All right. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you. This is a very nice space. And here at Uku Business Plus, all we talk about is how to make money. And you can see that this place is a very good place na inakaa inatengeneza pesa vizuri.
Tunajaribu. Asante.
Wakikuyu, no Koreria.
Thank you.
All right. So tell me about Nakuru Box.
All right. First and foremost, you're welcome. And served you coffee, as we do
so
to
much.
all our visitors and all our clients who come to Nakuru Box. Nakuru Box is basically a co-working space,
Alright.
and I will say it's a home for entrepreneurs. And other than providing a space where they can come and share a collaborative environment to work from, we have a deep passion for entrepreneurship. So we also do a lot of mentorship and community building to allow them to network and work together. Because there's a famous quote that likes to say that your network is your net worth. That's what we try. Yes, and that's what we try and build here at the space. So we are located here at D&D House along West Road, and we have offices on the 6th floor and on the 2nd floor as well.
So we also have the 2nd floor office.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Now I've heard you say that some of the things that you're doing. Can you just highlight for us what exactly are the services that you offer here?
So other than the co-working space, and the reason as to why we started the co-working space is to try and give entrepreneurs a solution. And the solution is creating an environment where they can work from, which is cost effective. Because if an entrepreneur can get a space and they're paying 500 shillings per day, then it makes economic sense to them.
Yeah.
We all know if you want to open an office, you'll be required to pay 3 months deposit, 3 months rent, you have to build, you have to buy furniture, you have to install internet, sort out electricity, license cost. So it's quite a heavy task for entrepreneurs, especially those who are starting out. So the co-working space is a solution for them.
Okay, so it's mostly for the upcoming entrepreneurs or for the people who are just joining into the business world?
We have different types of products that are in the co-working space.
Okay.
So we have monthly membership, we have annual, biannual membership, which is covered in the open space where we are seated right now.
Okay.
And other than that, we also have private offices. And these ones target startups and also SMEs who have been in business for a long time. So one of the clients that we have is called eCredit, that is a microfinance. And they have their headquarters in Nairobi, but they wanted to set up a branch here in Nakuru. So we also have executive offices on the 2nd floor that can accommodate 3 team members from a company.
Oh,
so
wow. So it's a big space.
It is big.
All right.
Yeah.
And what exactly inspires you to do such a business? Because it's unique. I don't think, mostly in Nairobi I've seen it growing, but in Nakuru it's very few.
Yeah.
So what exactly inspires you to start such a business, especially here in Nakuru?
First and foremost, it's unique in Nakuru.
Yeah.
That is already an edge. Us deciding to come and open in Nakuru was to create that platform for Nakuru entrepreneurs, because in Nairobi it's dominant. You know, it's very heavy in Nairobi. But what about the entrepreneurs in Nakuru? What about the innovation in Nakuru that is coming up? So there are so many ideas that are in Nakuru that need to be nurtured, that need to be motivated. So that is the kind of platform we are creating. And in experience from the years we've been in business, we've had a lot of investors, organizations, NGOs looking for these entrepreneurs, and they look for them through Nakuru Box.
Oh.
So we're sort of creating a platform for entrepreneurs. And I myself, the inspiration is a deep passion for entrepreneurship. I love, I dream, I breathe entrepreneurship.
Okay. And now that you're in Nakuru, how is the business? How are people embracing the business since it's maybe new and people in Nakuru are not used to it? So how's the market here?
Well, when we started in the year 2019, October, it was quite a new business in the market. So the uptake was a bit slow, but when we opened, we can't say we took a lot of time before we got our first client, because when we opened, we already had our first client, even before we finished constructing.
All right.
So I will say the uptick was progressive. And then, of course, the pandemic came, so
2020.
all businesses were affected greatly. But then the uptick has been progressive, it has been amazing. And most of the clients that we have right now are not only in Nakuru, but countrywide. We are receiving such kind of
so
clients.
So for like people who are maybe in Eldoret, Nairobi, everyone's branches here,
Yes.
That's what they do.
Exactly.
Okay, and now why choose to mentor other entrepreneurs, and maybe you'd have chosen to make your business grow, yani wewe tu peke yako, but you chose to mentor other entrepreneurs?
In business, one of the things that I tell entrepreneurs is, if you're passionate about the skill you have, if you're passionate about what you're doing, then it will be very easy for you to implement and to wade through the challenges that you will face as a business person. So COVID came, we went through it, and we remained open, and we're here. So, but if I was not passionate about this, then that means if COVID came, we would have closed business and go home. So it's a matter of passion. It's a matter of taking care of the ecosystem. And while at it, we still make money out of it. So I would not say that we are not for profit.
Yeah, true. Exactly. You'll also be telling us about how you make money, because business is all about making money.
Yes.
But in the meantime, pia ningetaka uniambie about there are people who want to start different businesses, but nilisikia mahali imesema that everyone at one point has a business idea, but the difference between that person and an entrepreneur is getting started.
Yes.
So for someone when you have a lot of ideas and you don't know how to get started, what is that person supposed to do?
Well, this is one of the reasons as to why entrepreneurs give a reason not to start their business. And it's one, capital.
Yes.
That's one of the major challenges and one of the hindering factors that entrepreneurs will say, I cannot start my business because I have this particular challenge of financing. This is the solution I give to entrepreneurs. You have an idea, you have everything it takes to be able to implement it, including doing odd jobs, including doing odd businesses, including doing anything that it takes for you to raise capital for that business. Other than funding, which is something that we will introduce to Nakuru Box in partnership with our donors and partner and funders, we do a lot of mentorship, and we do a lot of training based on entrepreneurship. So I don't think an entrepreneur will have a reason not to start or implement their business, regardless of the challenge that they are facing.
Okay. And why will someone choose to come and start their business here as an entrepreneur at Nakuru Box? I can maybe choose to start a business somewhere else. Why will someone consider acha tu niende Nakuru Box? Why it is so unique?
One of the things that we are told that if it comes through your way, take advantage of it and its opportunities. So, and that is one of the things that we offer to entrepreneurs here, an opportunity to get assistance to implement your business. So a very good testimonial that we like to give as we share our story for Nakuru Box is a startup called Siha that is based here in Nakuru. And they came here when they were students in Egerton University. So they came here with a business plan and just an idea. And right now they've received a lot of funding to implement their business. And the assistance they've gotten from here is what has helped them scale and implement their business.
Okay.
So a lot of opportunities are here, a lot of resources are here, a lot of access to the network is here, a lot of business happens in this particular space because even our clients who are here, they work together. We have lawyers, we have the microfinance, someone amekataa kulipa deni. What do they do? Wanaita wakili. Wakili hapo kwa hii space bado. So there's a lot of networking that happens here.
So it's a good place because you have everyone you need under one roof.
Exactly. We have a tour company huko chini. You need to go to Mombasa. You're the lawyer.
It's right here.
Amanda.
Yeah. Wow. Also, I'd want to meet one of the clients. You told me that you have a lot of clients.
Yes.
I'd want to meet one of the clients about how the experience is right here and also the procedure.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. All right. So we are here to meet one of the clients at Nakuru Box office, and the client is Ongwe Kinjui and Advocates. Hi.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Very fine, thank you.
Nice meeting you.
Pleasure meeting you as well.
And it's very nice that you're here. It's a beautiful, beautiful working space.
Very true. Thank you very much. Wayne has created an amazing ambience for startups. It's an all-inclusive space. Ideally for myself, I found it very welcoming, and ideally it took off all the stress of starting up an office because it offset my burden, literally, because I just walked in and I paid my rent and it came with the furniture. So I just came in and just had to look for stationery to start working. My rent was inclusive of the internet. I even had a kitchen at my disposal. So it was fun. It's fancy and it really works for me. And it has also provided a good environment for networking because I'm able to interact with other professions. And being an advocate, ideally, I tend to be focal, or rather my profession is focal to other professions. So I'm able to interact with other people, other professions through Nakuru Box because it's provided that platform. So I've been able to get clients from that. In addition to that, they frequently have meetings with trainings with other organizations. Through that as well, I've been able to get clients as well as a startup, and I'm really humbled and I'm really grateful for them because they've also been an eye-opener to me, especially from the legal profession. Yes.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Olivia, how is it for someone who wants to come here for the first time? Hajawahi kuja hapa. So what's the process? Is it complicated? Maybe mtu anaona alafu anasema, how am I even going to get there?
Actually, it's not a complicated process. I'll use myself as a classic example. I was office hunting and I did it for almost 3 days and I was really overwhelmed. So I looked up a space. I was looking for just ideally a space I could just walk in and put my thoughts all together. And I found Nakuru Box online and I came in. I waltzed in. Yes, I'll say that because ideally that is what happened. And there's a beautiful lady at the reception by the name Cynthia. She welcomed me, showed me around, and she showed me that she offered me the spaces there. There's desk offices, and she told me there's this space now, which is an office, and she told me it goes for 15,000, and I was like, okay, it's very much fair considering the package that it holds. And I was like, okay, fine, well and good. Where do I sign up? How long does it take? So she was like, right now.
Just like that?
Yes, I paid in and I walked in, literally.
So it's that easy?
It is as simple as easy peasy.
Wow.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you as well.
To our viewers, anyone who wants to use a space, this is the best place to be. Now we'll be going back, but before then, we'll be going into the tip. Then after that, we'll be having the conversation. See you then.
Thank you once again. Here are the 5 tips I consider to be very important when setting up a business. Nakuru Box specializes in creating and improving the entrepreneurship ecosystem here in Nakuru. And we focus on trying to help entrepreneurs to be passionate about their businesses. Churchill says, success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts. Here are the 5 tips that will help you set up your business and give it the proper structures it needs for success. One of the things that you need to think about when setting up a business is making sure that you're solving a problem in the society, making sure that you have a solution for that problem. Whatever story you have, challenges you faced can define the problem that you're trying to solve as an entrepreneur. Secondly, do you have the customer to be able to consume the solution that you're offering to them? So identifying your customer can cut across your relative, your friend, and the stranger who is able to consume your product or your service because they are going through the problem that you're trying to solve. The third factor that contributes towards a successful business is how you're able to market it. You need to be able to understand how to reach out to your potential customers and how to retain them. So marketing is a very vital element in setting up your business. And there are different ways of marketing, either word of mouth, either through social media, either through the physical handing out of brochures, through the TV like MBCI, through radio. You need to identify different ways of marketing your business. You as an entrepreneur, as a sole proprietor of the business, need to understand this at your fingertips. If you're able to market your business and you're able to sell your business as an entrepreneur, then you're gearing yourself towards success. Fourth factor and element to consider in your business is revenue. You have to generate revenue. You're passionate about your business because I've talked about being passionate about what you do and you love what you do. But at the end of the day, passion cannot bring food to the table. It is money that will be able to generate or bring food to the table. You need to feed your family, you need to pay your bills. So how do you make money? So identifying the cost factors of your business, the revenue generators, and of course, the other element in still finances for the business is scalability, which is very important for any business. As you think about your business, think about scalability. If you're serving 2 customers here in Nakuru, if you're serving 10 customers in Nakuru, you're serving 100 in Nakuru, can you be able to serve another 100 in Mombasa, another 100 in Nairobi? So you need to think about scalability for your business. And in 2 ways, for the customers you're serving, and number 2, for revenue growth. Because the more you grow as a business, the more you scale, the more you earn in terms of the business that you're trying to set up. Final tip, the final factor that contributes to the business is the formation of a team. And this is something that entrepreneurs don't consider when they are setting up their business. One of the mentors that I have, who is called Vusi, speaks about startup owners being able to set up a team structure that can be able to position the business for growth. And he says one thing: you need to be the most incompetent member of the company as a team leader. You need to get a team that is extremely competent, that you yourself can learn from the entire team. Once you build a strong team, then the team or the company is able to scale and to go to higher heights. So those are the 5 factors that contribute towards setting up a business and setting up the right structures. So 1, problem and getting a solution. Number 2, identifying your customer and being able to serve their needs. Number 3, marketing your business, identifying the right marketing strategies and being able to sell your business to earn revenue, which is the 4th factor. How much are you making for the service or for the product you're making? And in revenues, you also need to understand different financial concepts. We talk about income, expenses, profit and loss statements, cash flow statement. You need to understand how to even budget for your business and how to minimize cost for your business to increase growth. You need to understand tax concepts. And if you don't understand this, then you're able to build a team, which is the 5th factor, a team that can be able to help you strategize your business, grow your business, and to be able to create a dynamic body that can take your vision to the next level. So my friends, those are the 5 factors that can help you set up your business. Thank you so much, and you're much welcome to Nakuru Box. My name is George Wayne, and you're watching Business Plus.
All right. I hope you've learned something from the tips that we've been given, and thank you so much, George, for giving us the tips. We say that business is more than meets the eye, and I hope that by now umeanza kufikiria vile utatengeneza pesa, because that's what you do here, right?
Yes.
Now you had told us about making money. How do you make money with such a business?
All right. So co-working space is one of our revenue generators here at Nakuru Box, because we charge a membership fee, whether you're taking a desk on a daily basis or for the whole year, or you're taking up an office space, whether it's a private that accommodates one person or the executive office. We also have a boardroom and a training room that we are able to rent out. We found ourselves renting out the boardroom to clients who are coming to Nakuru to look for staff. So they want to do interviews, so they're able to put the interviewees in the training room and they conduct the interviews at the boardroom. We found ourselves in such a situation. We've also hosted a number of events, which is another revenue generator. So we work with the government, we work with NGOs, we work with corporates, and they come and do 3 days workshop, and especially targeting entrepreneurs. So we're also into event management, but basically events that are targeting entrepreneurs. The third revenue generator for us is corporate training. So we also do corporate training that targets all factors that are considered to help someone start a business. So matters finance, sales, marketing. We also do a lot of leadership training.
Yeah.
And we've done it to a couple of corporates in Nairobi and here in Nakuru. And the last revenue generator for us is coaching. So we have programs that are able to coach entrepreneurs from small and medium enterprises to corporates, to the CEOs, to directors. We have different sorts of programs that are in line with one-on-one coaching and also a group coaching. So basically that's our business model, and that's how we're able to stay afloat.
Okay.
Yeah.
And because now a lot of things are being done online, do you guys have anything that you're doing online as Nakuru Box?
Yes. And in fact, we started an academy that is called Nakuru Box Academy, which again is also another revenue generator. And we've partnered with Liquid Intelligent Technologies based in Nairobi, and we're able to offer 3 programs: artificial intelligence, software development, and data analytics. 3 top trending topics in the IT world, and we are able to offer these 3 programs online. So students enroll and they do the program, and it's self-paced. So, and they pay a very minimal fee for the program. Yeah, so that's one of the factors that we do. And I mean, we also have our online platforms that talk about what we do online. Yeah.
All right, just for telling people where you are, what you do, and everything of the sort.
Exactly.
And how do you come up with the rate to maybe someone who will use the open space or someone who will use the corporate office? Because for most entrepreneurs, penye inafanya they're not blooming, utapata wanna feel, let's just use 1,000 will do, the other place 500 will do.
Yes.
So how exactly do you come up with the rates?
Okay. So we did our research even before we launched the space based on Nakuru market as the target audience. So we're able to do our research, we're able to look at real estate analysis. One of the companies that helped us to do this research is Georgine Properties Limited. And we're able to do a lot of in-depth research on what are the market rates, considering all the amenities that we're offering. Because when you come to the space, aside from getting free internet, you get a cup of coffee, which you need to have.
Yes, thank you.
You also get a boardroom, which is a shared amenity. Internet is covered, electricity is covered, all amenities are covered, and there's also a reception area that is common for all the clients here. So considering all those factors and considering our margins, that's when we were able to come up with our rates for all the services and the products that we have here at the space.
Okay, so that means that everyone who's coming to access this space will be having, you've said, free internet?
Yes.
The reception for everyone?
Exactly.
And what else?
You'll also be able to print. If you need to print documents, you'll print for free. There's a boardroom that you can use for your meetings. So you've come, you've taken a desk for 500 per day. or you've taken it for 10,000 shillings for a month, you have access to the boardroom where you can have meetings, because this is an open space, it's shared. That means if you need to close a deal, you may need to close it in a private space. And we also have a kitchen, and the good thing about the kitchen is that we've partnered with Legacy Hotel, who are offering lunch on a daily basis. And the meals are very affordable, so affordable to the entrepreneur. So you can do everything from here. When you come at 8 a.m., unatoka jioni ukimaliza kazi.
Ukiwa sawa.
Yes.
That's amazing. And who now are your major clients for this place?
All right. So we've seen ourselves hosting a consultants for one. We have psychologists who are our clients. We have tour operators. We have a lot of lawyers who have been in the space. So lawyers who are starting up their firms and they need a space to work from. And we also have a microfinance who are in the space. And NGOs have also formed our clientele. The other category is freelancers, so graphic designers, software developers, writers. A lot of freelancers have also come to the space. During the pandemic, people were working from home, but at some point, watu walichoka.
Wakaanza kutoka sasa huko nje.
Exactly. So we offer that space to them. Then this became now more popular because people started realizing there's nothing permanent in this world. So I need to look for a cost-effective solution for my office. So I come here, I don't need to buy furniture, I don't need to set up, I don't need to pay deposit. It's temporary for me.
Unakuja tu, unafanya kazi yako, then after the day, you're done.
Unaenda.
All right. And now for the people who are working here, I know for every business you need to have a business permit and all those things. For Nakuru Box, do you have your own business permits?
All right. Yes, we do have a business permit.
So also about the insurance, I'd love to know, do you have an insurance that covers for everyone who comes here? Ama kitu kimhapenia, I know it's up to you to sort yourself.
All right. So the insurance we have is covering us as a business.
Okay.
But then for the clients, and we put this as a clause in the contract that we have, that any liability or anything that happens, you are liable. And if you need to take insurance, you need to take insurance as an individual, because we've had a series of cases, but we advise the clients to take insurance for their businesses. So that is how we go around that.
So it's safer if any business, you have your own insurance.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right. And also now, because it's a business that is based in town, I'd love to know, do you have maybe a parking space for people? Because I know most of the people who are coming here, they have cars and they need somewhere that they know gari yangu iko safe.
Yes. One of the things that we loved this location is that it's in town, but it's a bit of town.
Yeah.
So there's no much congestion at the parking space. So there's a lot of parking space that is available, and even for our clients, they'll get a space. And we also have a basement parking where it is available for parking of their vehicles.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've mentioned about location. Is it important for someone starting such a business to make sure that you're very keen with the location where you're putting up your business?
Definitely. We've seen a lot of clients come here to the space and score huge deals based on the environment they're in, because human mind is all about perception. So you come to the space and it looks professional. It looks an environment where you can be able to do a business. So the clients who've come here, and they've been able to score huge deals because of the environment they're in, and also the location, and the building is also premium. So it was done in a nice way and in a professional way. So it is a conducive environment to create business and to create good collaboration, especially for our clients. So it's a good environment.
Okay, so you have to be very keen on where you're putting up your business.
Exactly.
All right. And now, as we wind up, I know this will help a lot of people out there. For someone who wants to start such a business, would want to know, how do you market yourself and how do you make sure that people know that kuna kitu inaitwa Nakuru Box?
Okay.
And if I want to set up my office, I can go there.
All right. Thank you. One of the things that we do as a business, one of the strategies that we do is to create collaboration and partnerships. We like to advise that you can only be good at one thing. You can be a master of one thing. So what is your art? What have you mastered? What can you do when you wake up at midnight? You can do it confidently and without hesitation. So master that art, and the rest, if you cannot get someone to come in and do it as a team member, then partner with another organization. One of the organizations that we've partnered with is Eneza IT Solutions, that does a lot of marketing, and they do a lot of online marketing solutions. And they've been there to help us market, and they've been there to also market some of the startups that we have. So marketing is covered. We have a legal person who handles legal for that business. So basically, when you come to Nakuru Box as a startup, it's an environment where you sort of get everything under one umbrella, everything under one roof. Your marketing is covered, your IT is covered, your legal is covered. If you need money, there's a microfinance. If you go through torture and you need mental help, there's a psychologist
for that. So, and there is food.
And there is food. Yes. So there's sort of everything under one umbrella.
Wow.
So you're a young entrepreneur and you seek to start something like Nakuru Box. Do you have the passion? So it starts.
So it's all about passion.
Do you have the passion? Because if you don't have the passion, all the challenges that you will come across will beat you down. So if you have the passion and you have the will and the zeal to do it, then you're able to achieve anything to do.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, George, for having us. And I am sure that our viewers out there, now you're sure about what you need to do to start such a business. You say that business is more than meets the eye. This has been the Business Class, and I am Rachel Kahugu. Till next time.